As much as South Africa was one of the first countries that prohibited discrimination based on sexual orientation, I'm not too sure that the goal was actually fulfilled. Today's episode is about self-acceptance. And today I have two amazing guests that are willing to come out and share their story in terms of how they've survived being discriminated, accepted sometimes, and questioned basically if their life is according to how humanity is supposed to be. So our first guest for today, ladies and gentlemen, is Mthoko, aka the real Queen Bey, right?
Oh, she said it right.
Oh, great. I was actually
You've been watching me.
I have.
My gosh.
I have.
Because a few people know about that name. But yeah, I'm your girl.
Hi.
You know, how are you?
I'm okay. Welcome to Uncvge.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. I mean, I have so many questions.
Shoot, I'm ready.
And I know I've given you a brief in terms of basically what the episode is about.
You did, yes.
And I just wanted to highlight what is happening out there. And also I have people that are willing to actually speak out in terms of the challenges that they face. But just to start it off in a lighter note, I just want to ask you, basically, what does the term self-acceptance actually mean to you in your daily life?
Self-acceptance to me, I would literally say it's more of choosing me always, loving myself.
Yes.
It's just one word,
Yeah.
choosing me always.
Okay.
Literally, because it's all about me.
I love that. And we're just going to jump into it though. Choosing you. Has it always been that from a young age, or it was just you progressing growing up and then you decided to actually say, hey, screw this, I'm just going to choose me?
I'm going to take it back a little bit,
Yeah.
just for you to get the vision of where I'm coming from. So I come from a very small town in Jozini. It's kind of rural, but it's not that deep rural. So with me, if we're going to touch my sexuality,
Yeah.
it was something that was always in me. Like, I never had a closet, for an example. There was no closet for me.
So it's like,
Yes, yes, from a very young age. They were
yeah.
like, something is wrong with you. And I'm like, honey, something is wrong with you.
Yes.
Because, no, my mother was very supportive. I feel like she knew somehow that, no, this boy is different. And then that was it.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that you actually had the support, because not a lot of people get that.
As much as it was cut short because I
Yeah.
lost my mom at a very young age. Maybe I was during grade 3, if not 4.
Stop.
Yeah, so I had to from 2010, that's when I lost her. I had to man up from that very year, because now there's no
Yeah.
mother. You
Yeah.
know, life does suck without a mom.
Was there a support system, though, outside of your mother?
I had my dad, but the supporting parts,
Yeah.
story for another day. But I would say I had my siblings.
Yeah.
They played a very significant role in me finding myself, if I may say, because I feel like I've always known
Yeah.
me, and sometimes I even prayed about it. I'm like, what's going on now?
Yeah.
Why do I have feelings for a man? Because at first it was like buying toys. If we're playing those, what's the right word in English? Oh, my scozy.
Yeah.
It's like I'm always the mother or the sister. And it's like, very alarming.
Yeah.
And as I grew into it, I started questioning myself, because now I can understand emotions, I can understand feeling. And now, instead of having it for a woman like yourself,
Yeah.
you're very gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah.
To me, it's different.
Yeah.
It's a man. And I was like, maybe something is wrong. I used to pray about it because I didn't understand it myself. And I was like, you know what? If it's not me, then who?
But did you have, as Singabantu Abamnyama, I know that our people love to host a meeting.
True.
So
I got that.
you
I did.
growing up, actually, as much as Babek Bon Uguti and okay, Mthoko is gay. Was it ever a point where ubanjelwa ama meeting and they trying to change you and say, you know what, it was straight?
They did, and the funny part is, it was the least person I expected for her to question that or to bring it up and be like, "What Hanan? What's going on?" It was my elder sister, teamed up with my younger sister because I family of 4. I'm the last born.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
No, I mean at that time when
at that time.
cause
I was like doing grade 4, if not 5, not sure about the age. Yeah, and I had a diary, a locked one. I always had a key of I always expressed myself in the diary.
Yeah.
So they got hold of it and they unlocked it. And then they saw everything. My boyfriends, the way I feel. My emotional side was poured in that book.
Yeah.
And they took it without my permission, by the way. And as soon as whatever they found out in the book, they used it against me. Like, you invaded my privacy. Now you want to ask questions about it, and you literally becoming physical about it. And I'm like, oh man. I was very shattered at first because I was like, these are my sisters. They should have my back instead of like putting me out there in the world, questioning me. Because I get hate almost from a very young age. Hate is real. People hate. Actually, not even hate. I would say they're afraid of what they don't know.
they are.
Yeah. And I always appreciate someone's going to ask questions instead of just speaking something you have no idea of.
Yeah.
It's better to ask questions than to criticize. So it was like, invasion of privacy.
So they sat you down and they were just like,
They took me to church. I
But
was
was
prayed for. Yes. The pastor was like pushing me. I'm like, I ain't going to fall. Like, for no good reason, I'm just going to stand my ground. If it's a demon, let it come out. And if it's not...
I love the fact that you touched on church.
Yeah.
Has that been very difficult for you in terms of being part of a certain church today? Because I know that there's a lot of churches that don't accept, gay people and all of that, and especially on your end, you fully expressing it, you having to go all feminine, dressing in a female manner and all of that. So have you had that difficulty? Because I've seen you posting in terms of talking about God and all of that, so you are just that person who's spiritual.
True, I am.
Have you found a home? Have you been kicked out a couple of times?
A couple of times, yeah. I'm not kicked out, if I may say. Okay, I am Lutheran. Go out, if I may say.
Yeah.
My granny, Umlutela. I'm just going to put it in Zulu because it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Umlutela. So I have a home in Christ. I know we're together with others and pray. Just that I'm no longer in Josini, I'm in Durban.
Okay.
So with those type of churches, they're usually in like Ikasi, townships. So I only have access to those Christian church. Yeah. So I thought I found a home not so long ago. I had a very horrible experience. I was at church wearing this very same dress. The pastor for the church is a very prominent singer-songwriter. And I'll still not mention the name because even on my video, I made sure not to mention the name because I wanted them to see that I'm not chasing clouds. I was very disappointed because the way he approached it. So it was a cozy, the 1st of February, not so long ago. Okay. It was a very cozy Sunday, dressed up, ready to go praise. And it started very well. We prayed until the father of the house, Umfundisi, popped in. Yeah. And he was actually introducing another gentleman who we share a very same surname with him. Yeah. So the pastor was like, oh, we had a Jobe join us last week, referring to me. Okay. And he made me stand up. And I was like, here goes trouble. Yeah, I thought I was safe inside. But trust me, the devil has a way of coming inside the church and say, I'm here for you, honey. That was that type of moment to me. So I stood up and he was like, we love you. This is your church as your spiritual father. You can come to me at any time. I got you. This is your safe space. Whenever you need anything, you can come at me and talk, which was very genuine of him to say. I felt this way. I loved it. Yeah. And then he said, there's only one thing I want you to do. Like, okay, I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to go back to originality. I'm like, originality? What do you mean? But to myself, because I was like very shattered at first, because I was like, let me just hear it. I want you to go back to originality. I want you to stop wearing dresses. I want you to stop contouring your hair, sit with men, telling me what to do. Like, oh my gosh. Typically, he was judging me. And he made me stand up for the whole congregation to actually see whatever I can call that, because I felt very violated, very judged, and it's a very sensitive topic which I felt should have been addressed in a private manner. Yes, because you can't just come at me. It was my second visit already. You guys think you know me. You think judging already, yes. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say a word, because he kept on saying, is there anything you want to say? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm just chilled. Trust me, in my heart is like, I want to get out of this shithole. Yeah, that was my last time attending that particular church, because I don't want them, if it's either the pastor's kids or one of the church members' kids, turn out to be gay. I don't want them to say, oh, it's because yes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave the church, but I will never leave Christ. I'm just going to, because they were very happy before me, and I don't want to be that bad apple in fresh apples. So I decided to just, you know what, I'm going to praise and worship at home. Yeah. If I had to indulge with others in praise and worship, I'll just literally have my own ministry, because I feel like low-key, they will never accept. Yes. It's a matter of, until you're rich, trust me, if I get rich today, honey, they're going to bow down at me, because trust me, with that church, if I was an A-lister, trust me, they were going to ride with me. I was going to tell them who's going to go on stage, who won't, because one thing about them, they love money. I'm not shading, money is very necessary, but 10% is a thing in that church.
Okay. Wow, that's I guess we all face the discrimination in all sorts of ways. But have you ever tried or have you ever reached that point whereby you are like, you know what, let me dress up like a man. Let me just try and blend with men and see how it's going to feel?
With me, how does a man dress up? Let's start there. Because I do wear trousers. I do wear plain tops. It's a matter of, is that mainly enough for them?
No, but what I'm trying to get at is that I understand them imposing it to you. Okay. But I mean, have you ever reached a point where you're like, you know what?
Nah.
Let me just try.
I've always been a 5-star bitch. Like, I've always felt like that. So me, even when I wore the first dress I wore, I was in grade 8, and I took it for a drive. It was from my grand's house to the local tuck shop, like nearby. Then I loved the feeling. I loved everything. As much as they had a lot to say, but I loved it. Something in me was so alive. Yeah. Like, I felt like, actually, I'm leaving now. Because prior to that, I stayed in Dundee. My aunt used to pick everything. Yeah. She was like, I'm paying. I'm going to pick what you're going to wear. Yeah. And trust me, it's men. Ojinabakulu, Benwood. And I was like, oh, gosh, at least give it some life. But as soon as I wore dresses, I loved it. Then I took it from going to the tuck shop to town. Then from town to almost everywhere. Yeah. Then I loved it. To a point where I stayed with my dad. I had to actually, if I'm going to go out in front of him, I'm going to dress as a man. I'm going to be on shorts, regular top. And just like, I'm going to town, I'll be right back. Yeah. I'll go to my neighbor's house. And I'm going to kill a dress. I'm going to put on some lipstick. I'm going to put on some hair. Yeah. I'm going to be like fly. Then I'm going to go out.
Does that not make you feel like you're living a double life, though?
Yes, it did. I would say yes, it did. Because I had to change. Like, in front of my dad, I'm going to be a straight man. Like, I'm going to dress as a man. Act like one, I don't know. But dress, yes. Then whenever I want to go out, I had to use my neighbor's restroom just to change to my girly clothes.
Yeah.
And that's actually when I took a decision.
So just
You know what?
stick to one.
Because whenever I'm wearing men's clothing, I'm making my daddy happy. I'm making my family happy. My neighbors happy.
Yeah.
What about me? Because I'm not feeling this thing I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? F this up. I'm just gonna stop wearing dresses now. Because I feel more alive in dresses. And gosh, it's all about me. This is my story. And I'm going to write it the way I want to.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose my happiness over theirs. And as my family, they should be with me because already I'm getting chopped by the world. So they should be my safe space. I should come and cry to them. But if they choose to be my enemy, I'm going to see you in hell.
And did they
That's
choose
it.
to support? Have they chosen to support?
With me, I didn't even give them a chance because I feel like I've always been... After 2010, honey, after I lost my mom, it was like swim or sink. Like if you don't know what you want, you're gonna die. You hear me? So I had to like make decision. I started working straight after Mavrick.
Yeah.
So I started working. I became independent. I bought my own dresses. So they had
Yeah.
nothing to say about it because they were like, I bought everything for myself. It's not like you're gonna be like, I bought you this dress, I want you to wear this,
Yeah.
don't wear this. It's my own money. And I feel this way and I'm ready to let you go. If you're not gonna accept me, honey, I'm gonna accept myself and I'm gonna leave with or without you.
Oh, well, you definitely defining self-acceptance.
Like, no, honey, if it's not my grosser, actually, if it's not my grass, I want mine to be greener.
Okay. All right. And just to close it off on that, I just want to know on your end, how would you advise somebody right now, a younger person who's just going through the same, trying to figure out which world they basically belong to, and they just don't know how to navigate?
I would say pray more. Trust me, with prayer goes a long way.
Yeah.
It goes a very long, because even with my mom, I'm so grateful. Before she crossed over, she taught us to believe in God. There is a God, actually. Whenever you're facing trials and tribulation, pray about them, because even with me, whatever I'm going to go through, I'm going to pray about it. So I'm like, stay true to yourself, pray more,
Yeah.
drink a lot of water, and have fun. You young, be yourself, and work on being independent. Trust me, with this life, the sooner you become independent, the better. Because now, everything you want, you're going to have to work for it yourself. So I feel like independency is aligned with this fabulous life.
Okay.
And some say I'm chasing clouds, imagine.
Well, Mthoko, thank you. Thank you
for having
so
me.
much for
Thank you
that.
for having me.
And like I said, guys, we have 2 guests, and I cannot wait to introduce our second guest. So thank you so much for coming to
No worries.
Uncvge.
Anytime.
And good luck with everything.
Thank you.
All right.
Same applies to the show.
We'll be back. Okay.